दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त श्रीमते महाविष्णु गोस्वामिनिति नामिने नमो ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे राम 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 हरे नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं दैवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयम् उदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे जय भगवद गीता एज इट इज की जय ग्रंथ साहिब श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय श्री चैतन्य चरितामृत की जय श्री गुरुदेव की जय जगत गुरु श्री प्रभुपाद की जय श्री निताई गौर चंद्र प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल. So Hare Krishna, dear devotees. This week we all celebrated Srila Gurudev's transcendental 106th Vyas Puja appearance day. Maharaj is a very unique personality, very very unique. Hardly you will find this kind of personalities being born so easily in this world, And so we are very fortunate that we have come in touch with Srila Prabhupada and Srila Gurudev, and who are interested only in Krishna Bhakti, nothing else. And they force us to do that only, perform austerities to satisfy Krishna. That's it, nothing else. Yeah. So today's homages program is only 2 hours. So we suggest all of you, please, if you can do your homages, and others can join in, please. One after another. Please start. Hare Krishna. Who would like to go first?
Hare Krishna, Babuji. Can I start, Babuji?
Yeah, Hare Krishna. Don't wait for me. Just start. Next should just start. Don't wait for me to say anything. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you. First of all, thank you, His Grace Amrish Prabhuji, Hare Krishna Pragya Devi Datsa Mataji, and His Grace Krishna Smarpan Krishna Prabhu for organizing this very, very important program. And on Srila Gurudev's Vyas Puja we celebrated. So thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you very much. Srila Gurudev ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So I will read my homages. नमो ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्णापष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते महाविष्णु गोस्वामिन् इति नामिने नमो ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन् इति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे ओम अज्ञानं तिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुर्मृतं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः. I was born in the darkest ignorance, and my spiritual master opened my eyes with the torch of knowledge. I offer my respectful obeisances unto him. Srila Gurudev ki jai, Srila Gurudev Vyas Puja Mahotsav ki jai. Dear Srila Gurudev, please accept my humble obeisances unto you. Thank you, Srila Gurudev, for giving me and my family the shelter of your lotus feet. Guru Maharaj, first of all, I want to thank His Grace Amrish Prabhuji, Her Grace Pran Pragya Devi Dasi Mataji, and His Grace Krishna Smarpan Krishna Prabhu for training me and guiding me in the right mood in your service. Maharaj, by your causeless mercy and under the guidance of His Grace Amrish Prabhuji, we managed to carry on doing online programs regularly. Otherwise, I have no capacity and intelligence to do these programs. Maharaj, every year I try to evaluate and try to improve my situation in Krishna consciousness by following your instructions at my full capacity and intelligence. Although I have lots of contaminations and inabilities, but still you have accepted me as your servant of your servant. Maharaj, I try to hear and study regularly Srila Prabhupada's books and lectures. Your daily instructions in the form of transcendental mellows are very much helping me in focusing and saving me from deviation. One reference I want to quote Maharaj, Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 2, verse 18 says, Nashta praya shava bhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya bhagavati uttam shloke bhaktir bhavti neshtaki. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. By regular attendance in classes on the Bhagavatam and by rendering of service to the pure devotee, all that is troublesome to the heart is almost completely destroyed. And loving service unto the personality of Godhead, who is praised with transcendental songs, is established as an irrevocable fact. Yes, Maharaj, I am trying to study Srimad Bhagavatam regularly and think about the verses. This is saving me from anxiety and helping me in focusing on devotion service. Maharaj, you have showed us how to put Srimad Bhagavatam in practice. The knowledge has to be digested and practically implemented in our lives. Then the real transformation comes. Maharaj, I'm begging your mercy and blessings to be able to start preaching programs and cow service project in India, which is slowly progressing. I want to give my 100% in your service, Maharaj. Please keep allowing me to be your servant of the servant. And as I am fool and rascal and require constant guidance and instructions. I remember one transcendental mellow by you that those who read, they do not understand. Those who preach only understand. Maharaj, I'm trying to follow these instructions and realized that I have long way to go. Please, Maharaj, bless me so I can follow your instructions sincerely and understand them to implement in my life. Thank you, Maharaj. Thank you, all the Hare Krishna weekend devotees, for your nice association, and thank you, His Grace Amrish Prabhuji, for tolerating me and guiding me. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srila Gurudev ki jai, your most fallen servant, Sanjeev Singh. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Jai Srila Gurudev ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Children can read Prabhuji as well?
Yes, yes, please.
Let's. Okay. Mother. Come this side. Okay,
Hare Krishna. Shri Gurudev Apprentice Day Ki Jai. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Mahavishnu Goswami Iti Namine. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Sarvaswati Deva Gaudavani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Desatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vaswani Gaura Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai. Om Agyanjam Timinandasya Gyanjanana Shalakya Chakshum Unmalatam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. I was born in the darkest ignorance, and my spiritual master opened my eyes with the torch of knowledge. offer my respectful obeisances unto him.
Louder.
Srila Gurudev ki jai. Dear Srila Gurudev, thank you for all the things you have done for us. Without you, we wouldn't be able to live happily. Thank you for giving Mahārāja prayer to us. Gurudev, I will try to finish all my rounds even if I have extra rounds to do. Srila Gurudev, you have been teaching bhakti to lots of people and those people have been teaching us. Srila Gurudev, you have been teaching verses and you also have been showing us how to do bhakti. You taught us how to do arti, Nrsimha Dev arti, Tulsi Devi arti and much more. Gurudev, we have been learning how to recite the seed verses and other verses because of you. Thank you, Srila Gurudev. Thank you, Srila Prabhupada. And thank you, His Grace Amrish Prabhuji, for teaching us. Your servant, Madhav Dasani.
Jai Madhaprabhu ki jai, Srila Gurudev ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.
You want to recite some verses as well, Prabhuji?
Yeah, please.
Aham evasam evagre nanyadyasata satparam paschadaham yadetacca yo avishesheta sosmiham. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. O Brahma, it is I, the personality of Godhead, who was existing before this creation when there was nothing but myself. Nor is there material nature the cause of this creation. That which you see now is also I, the personality of Godhead. And after annihilation, what remains will also be I, the personality of Godhead. Tete artam yat pratyeta na pratyeta chatmani tad vidyatatmano mayamita basho yatatamaha. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. O Brahma, whatever appears to be of any value, if it is without relation to me, it has no reality. Note as my illusory energy, that reflection appears to be in darkness. No, but Yata Mahanti Bhutani Bhutesu cha Vacheshvanu Pravishtani Pravishtani Tatan na ta Tateshu Nateshwaham. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. O Brahma, the universal elements enter into the cosmos and at the same time do not enter. Similarly, I myself exist in everything created and at the same time outside of everything. Etavad eva jignasam tadva jignasan atmanaha anvaya vayatirkabhayam yatsayat sarvatra sarvada. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. A person who is searching for the supreme absolute truth, the personality of Godhead, must certainly search for all of it up to this.
Or up to this.
For up to this. In all circumstances, in all space and time, and in both directly and indirectly.
Jai.
Jai Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Very nice. All the best. So you hearted the translations, huh?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, very good, very good.
Right.
Madhaprabhu ki jai, Hare Krishna. Srila Gurudev ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Wonderful, wonderful. All the best.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji, for this opportunity. Namo Om Vishnu Pataya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Mahavishnu Goswami Iti Namine Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pacharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Desha Tarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shiva Sati Gaur Bhaktavinda Om Agyanam Timidatansya Gyanjichanda Shalakya Takshu Umitamyena Tasme Shri Guru Henama. I was born in the darkest ignorance, and my spiritual master opened my eyes with the torch of knowledge. I offer my respectful obeisances unto him. Srila Gurudev Ki Jai. Dear Srila Gurudev, happy Appearance Day. I feel so thankful that you came into this world to teach everyone about Krishna consciousness and how to be a good person. You showed people how to live in a way that makes us happy and how always to be peaceful and kind. When I read about you, it feels like you are still here helping me and everyone who wants to follow Krishna consciousness. You were born in a family of devotees, and from when you were small, you loved learning about and studying about Krishna. You met Srila Prabhupada and followed him with so much love and faith. That's something I really admire because it shows how much you cared and how strong your devotion was. You always said that being humble and nice to others is more important than showing off, and I think that's really true. On this special day, I want to remember you by trying to do what you taught, to be calm, honest, and to always think of Krishna. When I think about you, it makes me want to be more patient, to help others, and to keep trying to do as many rounds as I can do, even if it's hard. Thank you, His Grace Ambrish Prabhuji, for teaching us in the footsteps of Srila Gurudev, and thank you to all the devotees for sharing their realizations. Please bless me and my family so we can do all our chanting more sincerely and never forgetting Krishna and serving Srila Gurudev and Srila Prabhupada. Srila Gurudev ki jai and Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Your servant Subhadra Sani. Jai.
Jai Jai Shubhadra Devi Dasi ki Jai. Hare Krishna. Srila Gurudev ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.
Hare Krishna.
Hare. Please don't wait. We don't have so much time. Just jump in, please.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Thank you, His Grace Ambrish Prabhuji, Her Grace Purnapradya Devi Dasi Mataji, and His Grace Krishna Samata Krishna Prabhuji for organizing these programs and giving us the opportunity to share our homages to Srila Gurudev. Om Ajnana-timirandhasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. I was born in the darkest ignorance, and my spiritual master opened my eyes with the torch of knowledge. I offer my respectful obeisances unto him. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Mahavishnu Goswami Iti Namine. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Srila Gurudev ki jai, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Gurudev Transcendental Vyas Puja 2025 Mahamotsav ki jai. Dear Srila Gurudev, please accept my humble obeisances at Gurudev's lotus feet. Due to Gurudev's causeless mercy, I am trying to do some devotional service as per my limited capacity. Otherwise, there is no chance I can survive in Krishna Bhakti even for a second. As Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has said in Shikshashtakam, O my Lord, your holy name alone can render all benedictions to living entities, living beings, and thus you have hundreds and millions of names like Krishna and Govinda. In these transcendental names, you have invested all your transcendental energies. There are not even hard and fast rules for chanting these names. O my Lord, out of kindness you have enabled us to easily approach you by your holy names. But I am so unfortunate that I have no attraction for them. Maharaj, although I am trying to practice Krishna consciousness for a long time, yet the love for Krishna is still far, far away. My only hope is Maharaj's lotus feet, which can engage me in the service of the Vaishnavas, and with their mercy, I can taste the Krishna prem if ever I could get it. In changing times, where there is hypocrisy, faithlessness, and lies are everywhere. Finding a true, genuine guru is like finding a needle in the pile of the straws. I am very fortunate that exalted devotee of Krishna like Srila Gurudev have given me shelter under his lotus feet. In Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 25, verse 21, Lord Kapil has given the description of a sadhu purush. Titikshasva karunika Suridah sarvadehinam Ajat shatravah shanta Sadhavah sadhu bhushanaha. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. The symptoms of a sadhu are that he is tolerant, merciful, and friendly to all living entities. He has no enemies. He is peaceful. He abides by the scriptures, and all his characteristics are sublime. In this purpose, Srila Prabhupada has very nicely explained. A sadhu, as described above, is a devotee of the Lord. His concern, therefore, is to enlighten people in devotional service to the Lord. That is his mercy. He knows that without devotional service to the Lord, human life is spoiled. A devotee travels all over the world and preaching to be Krishna consciousness. Be a devotee of Lord Krishna. Don't spoil your life in simply fulfilling your animal propensities. Human life is meant for self-realization or Krishna consciousness. These are the preachings of a sadhu. He is not satisfied with his own liberation. He always thinks about others. He is the most compassionate personality towards all the fallen souls. Therefore, one of his qualifications is Karunika, great mercy to the fallen souls. While engaged in preaching work, he has to meet with so many opposing elements. And therefore, the sadhu or devotee of the Lord has to be very tolerant. Someone may ill-treat him because the conditioned souls are not prepared to receive the transcendental knowledge of devotional service. They do not like it. That is their disease. The sadhu has the thankless task of impressing upon them the importance of devotional service. One of the qualifications of a sadhu is that he is very tolerant and is merciful to all fallen souls. He is merciful because he is the well-wisher of all living entities. He is not only a well-wisher of human society, but a well-wisher of animal society as well. It is said here, Sarv Dehinam, which indicates all living entities who have accepted material bodies. Not only does the human being have a material body, but other living entities, such as cats and dogs, also have material bodies. The devotee of the Lord is merciful to everyone, the cats, dogs, trees, etc. He treats all living entities in such a way that they can ultimately get salvation from this material entanglement. Yet, although a sadhu is not inimical towards anyone, the world is so ungrateful that even a sadhu has many enemies. What is the difference between an enemy and a friend? It is a difference in behavior. A sadhu behaves like all conditioned souls for their ultimate relief from material entanglement. Therefore, no one can be more friendly than a sadhu in relieving a conditioned soul. A sadhu is calm and he quietly and peacefully follows the principles of scripture. A sadhu means one who follows the principles of scripture and at the same time is a devotee of the Lord. One who actually follows the principles of scripture must be a devotee of God because all the Shastras instruct us to obey the orders of the personality of Godhead. Therefore, sadhu means a follower of the scriptural injunctions and a devotee of the Lord. All these characteristics are prominent in a devotee. A devotee develops all the good qualities of the demigods, whereas a non-devotee, even though academically qualified, has no actual good qualifications or good characteristics according to the standard of transcendental realization. Maharaj, in a self-realized soul like yourself, we have seen all these qualities which attracts the truthful and inquisitive souls towards your teachings, and younger generation is joining our Hare Krishna WECAN group due to all these wonderful qualities. They can feel the shelter of Maharaj in this Sangha as the purity level is very, very high. Under the able guidance of His Grace Amrish Prabhuji, Her Grace Purn Pragya Devi Dasi Mataji, and His Grace Krishna Samarpan Krishna Prabhuji, we are trying to take baby steps in preaching in Maharaj's mood. Maharaj, please bless me so that I can develop the sadhu qualities and never deviate from the path of Krishna consciousness preaching. I am very grateful to all the devotees in the Hare Krishna WECAN group for their invaluable association, which brings me back whenever I am deviating from the path of devotional service. Please ignore my mistakes, Maharaj, as I am very imperfect in expressing my thoughts and gratitude. Srila Gurudev Vyas Puja Mahamahotsav ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Begging for the mercy of all the Vaishnavas, your most unqualified disciple, Sarvasiddhi Devi Dasi. Hare Krishna.
Jai Srila Gurudev ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Thank you, Amrish Prabhuji. Thank you, Purnamanda Devidasi Mataji. Thank you, Krishna Samarpan Krishna Das Prabhu, for giving us an opportunity to give our offerings. And thank you, Amrish Prabhuji, for organizing this wonderful offering program. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pasaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityanamine. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pasaya Bhutale Srimate Mahavishnu Goswami Nityanamine. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pasaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityanamine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesh Shunyavadi Paschat Deshatar. Dear Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble Dandot Pranams. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Sri Sri Gauranga, all glories to your divine grace on this most sacred day of Vyas Puja. Guru Maharaj, I offer my deepest gratitude to you and His Grace Amrish Prabhuji, Her Grace Purnapanya Devi Dashi Mataji, and His Grace Krishna Sabaran Krishna Das Prabhu, and for mercifully offering me a shelter at your divine lotus feet and showing me this beautiful path of Krishna consciousness. I am eternally indebted to you. Although I feel completely unqualified to glorify such an exalted soul as your divine grace, still with a heart filled with gratitude, I bow down and beg forgiveness of my countless offenses. Nashtaprayeshu abhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya bhagavati uttam shloke bhaktir bhavati nashtaki. By regularly hearing and serving your devotees, Guru Maharaj, I am slowly realizing the meaning of this verse. For almost 10 years and more, through the mercy of His Grace Amrish Prabhu and the association of the Hare Krishna WECAN devotees, I have been trying to walk this path of bhakti gradually. I can see some transformation, a little faith, a little steadiness, yet I continue to struggle with sense enjoyment and inconsistency. I sincerely pray for your mercy, Maharaj, that I may become steady, determined, and sincere in following your divine instructions. By your blessings, I also been attending the Marathi programs organized by under the guidance of Amrish Prabhuji and organized by His Grace Shitra Prabhu for over last 2 years. These programs helped me understand your teaching and better deepen in my devotional service. Though I have not yet had your personal association, I always feel your shelter through your powerful lectures and books. Your divine instructions are my guiding light in daily life. Sometimes, Guru Maharaj, I feel very small and incapable because I am unable to share proper realization during Bhagavad Gita classes or in general discussions. My intelligence is weak and my expressions poor. Please kindly forgive me and bless me that I may improve, so that one day my words may give pleasure to you and serve your divine mission. I am forever grateful to His Grace Amrish Prabhu, Her Grace Pudnapada Devi Dashi Mataji, His Grace Krishna Samapan Krishna Prabhu for their constant guidance, mercy, and affection. Their encouragement keeps me connected to you and your glorious service to Srila Prabhupada. On this auspicious Vyas Puja day, I offer my heart at your lotus feet and beg your costless mercy upon me, my children, and my grandchildren, that we may become humble, steady, and sincere servants in your glorious mission of serving Srila Prabhupada and Sri Sri Gauranga. Thank you, Gurudev, for being my eternal father and guiding light on the path back to Krishna. Happy Vyas Puja, my dear Guru Maharaj. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai. Your aspiring servant, Sopan Sardari. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Jai Shri Gurudev ki Jai, Shri Prabhupada ki Jai. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Thank you, His Grace Amrish Prabhu, Her Grace Punpige Mataji, and His Grace Krishna Samarpan Krishna Prabhu for training us and actually helping us progress on this path of devotion. And thank you very much for organizing this celebration of the Vyas Puja celebration of His Holiness Mahavishnu Goswami Maharaj and share our offering here in this forum. And thank you all the devotees for your very nice and humble offerings. Hare Krishna, sorry. Namo Vishnudaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Shrimati Mahavishnu Goswami Nitanamani. Namo Vishnudaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Nitanamani. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaurani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyadi Pashyata Deshatarini. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurulmita Mena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namah. I was born in the darkest ignorance, and my spiritual master opened my eyes with the torch of knowledge. I offer my respectful obeisances unto him. Dear Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble Dhanur pranams. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Shri Shri Gauranga. On this most blessed and auspicious occasion of your Vyas Puja, I offer my humble obeisances unto your divine lotus feet. All glories, all glories, all glories to you. I feel utterly insignificant and unqualified to compose an offering for such an exalted and pure devotee of the Lord. Yet, with the heart full of gratitude, I humbly attempt this, begging forgiveness for my many offenses. Srila Prabhupada has said, therefore, God is called Chaitya, the spiritual master within the heart, and the physical spiritual master is God's mercy. If God sees that you are sincere, He will give you a spiritual master who can give you the protection. He will help you from within and without. Without in the physical form of spiritual master, and within as a spiritual master within the heart. Though I am far from sincere, by the inconceivable causeless mercy of your divine grace and through the grace of His Grace Amrish Prabhu and family, I have been allowed shelter at your lotus feet. His Grace Amrish Prabhu has taught us your devotional mood and instructions, Srila Prabhupada's teachings, and everything that we know in our Krishna conscious endeavor. He is also tirelessly training all of us according to your instructions. Thus, I am eternally indebted and thankful to you, Guru Maharaj, and His Grace Amrish Prabhu, for taking us under your shelter. Physical presence is immaterial. The vibration should be accepted as the presence of a spiritual master. What we have heard from him, that is eternal. Later by Srila Prabhupada, 1971. True disciples continue to serve Guru through his Vani, instructions, even when he is no longer physically present. Guru Maharaj, even you are not physically present in this material world, Your transcendental mellows have always inspired me to keep endeavoring on this devotional path. We feel your presence through these transcendental instructions, which are eternal and very much applicable in our daily lives. This is nothing but your extreme causeless mercy. You have shown us how to practically implement Bhagavatam in our lives through your own actions, divine lectures, and transcendental mellows. We always feel shelter at your lotus feet. We have known you through your Vani, and your godly qualities can be nicely described by following verse. Titik Shavaha Karunika Surudaha Sarvadehinam Ajat Shatrava Santaha Sadhavaha Sadhu Bhushana. The symptoms of a sadhu are that he is tolerant, merciful, and friendly to all living entities. He has no enemies. He is peaceful. He abides by the scriptures, and all his characteristics are sublime. Within the past year, both my beloved mother and father departed from this world due to the old age and health complication. By your divine grace, they both left their bodies on auspicious occasions, a mercy far beyond our comprehension. I deeply realize that this was only possible by your boundless compassion and the sincere prayers of His Grace Amrish Prabhu and all the devotees. We remain eternally indebted to both of you for your unconditional love, shelter, and unwavering support during these challenging times. Srila Prabhupada has instructed, personal service is good, but the better service is to preach and spread the message of spiritual master. As per the instruction of His Grace Amrish Prabhu, we have begun an online preaching program in Marathi. I still remember how hesitant and unconfident I initially felt about starting such service. In that moment of uncertainty, I prayed sincerely for your mercy so that we could preach on behalf of Hare Krishna WECAN. By your divine grace, everything gradually fell into place and the program began despite my lack of qualification. Truly, this is nothing but your unlimited and causeless mercy and blessings of His Grace Amrish Prabhu. Thank you, Guru Maharaj. Mahat Kripa Vina Kona Karme Bhakti Naya Krishna Bhakti Dure Rahu Samsar Nahe Shaya. Unless one is favored by a pure devotee, one cannot attain the platform of devotional service. To say nothing of a Krishna Bhakti, one cannot be relieved from the bondage of material existence. I humbly beg you to please bestow your blessings upon His Grace Ranjita Mataji and Manav Prabhu, His Grace Upali Mataji, His Grace Ujjwala Mataji, His Grace Mayuresh Prabhu, His Grace Amrita Mataji, and all the other participants, that they may overcome the material obstacles and advance steadily on the path of devotion. Please give your special blessing to Vedanti Mataji so that she may recover from her health challenges and find strength and inspiration to sincerely chant the holy names. My wife and daughter and His Grace Sopan Prabhu also assisting wonderfully in our preaching efforts. And this engagement has become meaningful weekly service for our family. I'm also trying to involve my daughter in the deity worship, cooking, and lecture uploading services. Please bless her to become sincere and steady in performing these devotional activities. All credit goes to you and His Grace Amrish Prabhu for mercifully engaging us in these services. Kindly shower your causeless mercy upon them so that they may continue progress under your divine shelter and faithfully follow your instructions. Those who read, they do not understand. Those who preach only understand. So this is a transcendental mellow by His Holiness Mahavishnu Goswami Maharaj. Please continue to bless us so that we can expand this preaching program in your devotional mode. It has truly helped me and my family to deepen our understanding of the transcendental teachings. Kindly help us always engaged in your service. Despite all this wonderful training and the association of sincere devotees, I still find myself struggling to maintain a steady focus in my devotional activities and to detach myself from the material distractions. Without your causeless mercy, it is impossible for me to become serious and advance firmly on this devotional path. Therefore, I pray fervently for your causeless mercy, as Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has instructed. Yasya prasadat bhagavat prasado yasya prasadan nagati kutopi dhyayanstu vam tasya yasya stri sandhyam vande gururshi charnarvindam. By the satisfaction of the spiritual master, the Supreme Personality of Godhead becomes satisfied, and by not satisfying the spiritual master, there is no chance of being promoted to the plane of Krishna consciousness. I should therefore meditate and pray for his mercy 3 times a day and offer my respectful obeisances unto him, my spiritual master. On this most auspicious occasion of your Vyas Puja, humbly worship you as the living embodiment of the Supreme Lord's divine compassion. With folded hands, I sincerely pray at the lotus feet of you, Srila Gurudev, Srila Prabhupada, and all our exalted acharyas in the disciplic succession, begging for your causeless mercy to help me and my family to become truly Krishna conscious and remain steadfast in serving the preaching mission of Srila Prabhupada and Srila Gurudev under the nice guidance of His Grace Amrish Prabhu. Once again, I offer my heartful gratitude to you, His Grace Amrish Prabhu, Her Grace Punpagya Mataji, His Grace Krishna Samanparan Krishna Prabhu, for your boundless kindness, guidance, training, tireless care in nurturing our spiritual lives. Your compassion and dedication inspire us daily to continue progressing in devotional service. I'm also deeply grateful to His Grace to His Grace Avinash Prabhu and family, His Grace Sanjeev Prabhu and family, His Grace Sopan Prabhu and family, and all the devotees for their constant support, engagement, and association on this path of Krishna consciousness. With utmost humility, I beg forgiveness from you and all the devotees for my offenses that I have committed knowingly or unknowingly. Thank you, Srila Gurudev, for everything, for your mercy, your instructions, and your love and care. Your most fallen and unqualified servant, Shital Patil. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Jai Srila Gurudev ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you very much for your very nice homages. And thank you for this program, Prabhuji, for to give us the opportunity to share our homages to Srila Gurudev. Jai. Hare Krishna. Please accept my humble obeisances, Srila Gurudev. Please accept my humble obeisances. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Mahavishnu Goswami iti namine. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami iti namine. Namaste Saraswati Dev Gurvani Pracharne Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Deshatarne. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda Ki Jai. Om Ajnanam Trimandasya Jananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guru Namah. Jai Shri Gurudev Ki Jai. I was born in the darkest ignorance, and my Guru, my spiritual master, opened my eyes with the torch of knowledge. I offer my respectful obeisances unto him. Srila Gurudev, your divine instructions are the only shelter for us. You have made us realize that more we chant and honor the scriptures, more we realize that everything we want is already there, and we only need to have that divine vision and unwavering faith and consistent effort to improve our level of consciousness. You have showed us how not to be bewildered by the inevitable miseries of this material existence, and always remain aloft simply by remembering the lotus feet of the Lord. And you have emphasized us to take shelter of Srila Prabhupada whenever we are feeling weak, because without spiritual infrastructure, we will be misled. You have such powerful impact on our life, Srila Gurudev, as you have relished scriptures and implemented and created in devotees of Srila Prabhupada to show us the best examples. You offer your shelter with bona fide instructions and bona fide service, and we are so fortunate to receive these instructions by the grace of your true followers, which is great mercy of the Lord. You have provided this platform where we can understand the importance of this parampara, and this is only be possible under the clear guidance of the spiritual master and through the Guru Shishya parampara. In today's world, when where Kali is becoming very prominent day by day. Because of your mercy, me and my family got this opportunity to build character and become part of the Krishna consciousness. And we are trying our little efforts towards everyday devotional service and preaching. Please bless us, Srila Gurudev, so that we can keep performing and spreading this Krishna consciousness movement. We seek your blessings for this consistent effort so that we can purify our consciousness and stay focused on our sadhana. Thank you very much, Srila Prabhupada, for your existence in this world. And thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you, Mataji, for always guiding us and keep us engaging to grow and change our lives. Thank you, Srila Prabhupada. Appearance Day ki Jai, your most fallen servant, Dolly. Hare Krishna.
Jai Shri Gurudev ki Jai, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Master.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Hare Krishna, Amrish Prabhu, Purnapana Devidasi Mataji, and Krishna Samarpan Krishna Guru. I have been missing this association for a long time. And thank you for all the services you do. And yeah, I've heard some lectures and I'm still listening. So thank you for creating that. I think, yeah, it's a wonderful thing which is happening now in our Hare Krishna weekend. My relation to Mahārāja, which I would like to share. Om Ajnana Timindasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshuramitamena Tasmai Shri Guru Namaha. I was born in the darkest ignorance, and my spiritual master opened my eyes with the torch of knowledge. I offer my respectful obeisance to him. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Mahavishnu Goswami Iti Namine. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschadya Deshitarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gauri Bhakti Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Yeah. Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my Dhanapram. A very happy Vyas Puja day to you. All goes to Srila Prabhupada, all goes to Srila Gurudev, and all goes to Shri Guru and Gauranga. Maharaj, I am eternally grateful and extremely fortunate to be your disciple. Maharaj, I still very clearly remember your instructions to scrutinizingly study Srimad Bhagavatam. There is no need to study any other scripture except Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, and books written by Srila Prabhupada. Maharaj, my present life seems to be very short to be able to study and digest these scriptures. Maharaj, please give me your blessings so that I can develop taste and appetite to continue to study these scriptures more seriously and share my relations to glorify Supreme Personality of Godhead and Srila Prabhupada. Maharaj, I continue to engage myself in your service by rendering service to Hare Krishna weekend as per my limited capacity and understanding. Please bestow your mercy so that I can intensify my service to purify my existence. Maharaj, you have given me a very clear guideline to devote my life in the service of Krishna and be happy. Maharaj, I have no other desire than to serve you and Srila Prabhupada in the bona fide way. Maharaj, by your mercy, many young devotees are joining our programs. As you very well know, Maharaj, due to my false ego and conditioned mind, I do lots of mistakes and aparadhs in my devotional service, in my devotional activity, in spite of knowing that I have to suffer. Please bless me so that I can stop doing these aparadhs. Maharaj, I would like to offer a verse from Srimad Bhagavatam, that is Canto 1, Chapter 1, verse number 2. Dharmaha projitaha atra paramo nirmacharanam satam vedyam vastam vastu shivadam tapa patroyan mulanam Srimad Bhagavate Mahamuni Krite
Kim vam parirashviraha sadyo hridayasta ruddhate ana kritibihi sushubhista takshana. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Completely rejecting all religious activities which are materially motivated. This Bhagavad Puran propounds the highest truth, which is understandable by those devotees who are fully pure in heart. The highest truth is really distinguished from illusion for the welfare of all. Such truth uproots the threefold miseries. This beautiful Bhagavatam, compiled by the great sage Vyasadeva, that is in his maturity, is sufficient in itself for God realization. What is the need of any other scripture? As soon as one attentively and submissively hears the message of Bhagavatam, by this culture of knowledge, the Supreme Lord is established within his heart. Prabhupada writes some very important punchlines about Srimad Bhagavatam, which I would like to mention as my offering to you, Mahārāja, as a reminder to myself. Over and above, this Srimad Bhagavatam is a personal commentation on the Vedanta Sutra by Sri Vyasadeva. It was written in the maturity of the spiritual life through the mercy of Narad. Sri Vyasadeva is the authorized incarnation of Narayan, the personality of Godhead. Therefore, there is no question as to his authority. He is the author of all other Vedic literatures, yet he recommends the study of Srimad Bhagavatam above all others. In the Puranas, there are different methods set forth by which one can worship the demigods, but in the Bhagavatam only, the Supreme Lord is mentioned. The Supreme Lord is the total body and the demigods are the different parts of that body. Consequently, by worshipping the Supreme Lord, one does not need to worship the demigods. The Supreme Lord becomes fixed in the heart of the devotees immediately. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has recommended the Srimad Bhagavatam as the spotless Puran and distinguishes it from all other Puranas. The proper method for receiving this transcendental message is to hear it submissively. A challenging attitude cannot help one realize the transcendental message. One particular word is used here for proper guidance. This word is Susrushu. One must be anxious to hear this transcendental message. The desire to sincerely hear is the first qualification. Less fortunate persons are not at all interested in hearing this Srimad Bhagavatam. The process is simple, but the application is difficult. Unfortunate people find enough time to hear idle social and political conversation, but when invited to attend a meeting of devotees to hear Srimad Bhagavatam, they suddenly become reluctant. Sometimes professional readers of the Srimad Bhagavatam immediately plunge into the confidential topics of the pastimes of the Supreme Lord, which they seemingly interpret as sex literature. Srimad Bhagavatam is meant to be heard from the beginning. Those who are fit to assimilate this work are mentioned in the shloka. One becomes qualified to hear Srimad Bhagavatam after many pious deeds. The intelligent people with thoughtful discretion can be assured by the great sage Vyasadeva that he can realize the Supreme Personality directly by hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, without undergoing the different stages of realization set forth in the Vedas. One can be lifted immediately to the position of Paramahansa simply by agreeing to receive this message. Maharaj, please do not give up on me so that I can keep myself engaged in the service of Srila Prabhupada under the guidance of His Grace Amrish Prabhu, Her Grace Purni Pragnad Mataji, Devidasi Mataji, and his loving son, His Grace Krishna Samarpan Krishna Das, as they keep giving me lot of time and attention selflessly. I do not want to remain engaged in glorifying Krishna and his pure I do want to remain engaged in glorifying Krishna and his pure devotees to general masses of people by sharing Srimad Bhagavatam purports by Srila Prabhupada. My promise to you on your Vyas Puja is to keep trying to acquire more spiritual knowledge by engaging in the devotional service of studying these scriptures as per your instructions, learning to be satisfied, and the most importantly, being grateful to Mahārāja for getting this shelter. Mahārāja, I would again like to wish you a happy Vyas Puja day and say heartfelt thank you for overlooking my mistakes and showing mercy. Hare Krishna, your eternal and most fallen servant, Avinash Krishnadas. Thank you, Prabhu.
Jai Shri Gurudev ki Jai, Jagat Guru Shri Prabhupada ki Jai. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Thank you, His Grace Amrish Prabhuji, Hare Grace Krishna, Hare Grace Purna Pragya Mataji, and His Grace Krishna Samarpan Prabhu for giving us this opportunity. And thank you all the devotees for your nice sharing your nice offerings with us. Jai Shri Mahavishnu Goswami Mahārāja, Srila Gurudev ki Jai. Vyas Puja offering to His Holiness Mahavishnu Goswami Mahārāja. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Mahavishnu Goswami iti namine. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami iti namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashat Deshatarine. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. I was born in the darkest ignorance, and my spiritual master opened my eyes with the torch of knowledge. I offer my respectful obeisances unto him. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Please accept my humble Danvat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Srila Gurudev, all glories to Shri Shri Gauranga. On this auspicious occasion of Vyas Puja, I offer my humble obeisances to His Holiness Mahavishnu Goswami Mahārāja. I am most unqualified and fallen, yet by the mercy of His Grace Amrish Prabhuji, I have been given this opportunity to express my gratitude. Dear Mahārāja, please accept my respectful obeisances at your divine lotus feet. Your life and teachings are a shining example of pure devotion and unwavering surrender to the Supreme Lord Krishna. You have shown us how to live a life centered around Krishna with simplicity, sincerity, and deep scriptural knowledge. As Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 9, verse 13, Mahatmanastu mam partha daivim prakritim ashritaha bhajante ananya manso jnatva bhutadim avyayam osanapritha. Those who are not deluded, the great souls, are under the protection of the divine nature. They are fully engaged in devotional service because they know me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, original and inexhaustible. Maharaj, you are truly a Mahatma, always engaged in Krishna's service, guiding countless souls towards the path of bhakti. Your lectures, instructions, and personal example continue to inspire us every day. Despite being under your shelter through the Hare Krishna WECAN MVG programs led by His Grace Amrish Prabhuji for the past 15 years, I still struggle with sincerity and focus in my devotional service. My mind is often distracted by material life, and I lack the determination to chant purely and study the scriptures deeply. As Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita chapter 2 verse 41, Vyavasayatmika buddhir eke kurunandana bahushakha yashanantasya buddhayo avyasayinam. Translation: Those who are on this path are resolute in purpose, and their aim is one. O beloved child of the Kurus, the intelligence of those who are irresolute is many branched. I pray for your blessing so I may develop resolute intelligence and become sincere in my bhakti. Guru Maharaj, your teachings, instructions, and the guidance from His Grace Amrish Prabhuji, Her Grace Purna Mataji, and His Grace Krishna Samarpan Krishna Prabhuji have helped my husband, His Grace Sheetal Prabhuji, and me to start and continue the Hare Krishna WECAN MHS Marathi preaching program and children's online classes for the past 3 years. We began these classes on the auspicious day of your Vyas Puja in December 2022. Although we are neither qualified nor sincere, His Grace Amrish Prabhuji kindly gave us the opportunity to render this service. Despite many material obstacles, these classes are still going on, only due to your causeless mercy. I am deeply grateful to His Grace Amrish Prabhuji, Her Grace Purna Mataji, and His Grace Krishna Samarpan Krishna Prabhuji for their constant guidance and encouragement. Their support has been invaluable for our spiritual and material well-being. They have seen our ups and downs, both in spiritual life and material life, very closely. And they were always there for guide us. They always engage us in different devotional services and online Wednesday and Sunday program. I'm very grateful for them for giving us their association. I also express my gratitude to all our Hare Krishna WECAN senior devotees and young devotees for their inspiration, association, and support in helping us progress on this path of Krishna consciousness. I humbly beg forgiveness for everyone for any offenses I may have committed, knowingly or unknowingly. Maharaj, please bless me and my family so that we may remain fixed in devotional service and dedicate our lives for this purpose. May we always remain under your shelter and continue to serve you, Srila Prabhupada and Shri Radha Giridhari with sincerity and devotion. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Your most fallen and unqualified servant, Namrata. Hare Krishna.
Jai Shri Gurudev ki Jai, Shri Prabhupada ki Jai.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Thank you very much for a nice realization and homages. Om Ajnanaatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. I was born in the darkest ignorance, and my spiritual master opened my eyes with the torch of knowledge. I offer my respectful obeisances unto him. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Mahavishnu Goswami Niti Namine. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Parshata Deshatari. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Jai Srila Gurudev Ki Jai. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Srila Gurudev's Transcendental Vyas Puja Mahamahotsav Ki Jai. Dear Srila Gurudev, please accept my humble obeisances at your lotus feet. I feel immense gratitude to have come under Srila Gurudev's shelter. My most sincere gratitude, Srila Gurudev, for being so merciful to a fallen soul like me. We experience the presence of Srila Gurudev in our lives in every step of our devotional service. Srila Prabhupada has explained to us that our purpose of life is to understand our position as a spirit soul and engage in the transcendental service of Lord Krishna. Srila Gurudev's instructions and pearls of wisdom help us in navigating through the how, why, what, and when of this transcendental process and are always backed by Shastra and scriptures. Srila Gurudev's guidelines and instructions on practical implementation of Srimad Bhagavatam help us understand Srila Prabhupada's message more clearly and are relatable to all the sincere followers and receivers. The simple and life-changing wisdom from Srila Gurudev is so nectarian and full of divine compassion for the benefit of all living entities. We get more and more realizations from the same instructions as we apply them in different circumstances. This is immensely beneficial to all the sincere followers who are trying to understand and implement Srila Gurudev's instructions, even if they have not met Srila Gurudev. We pray to Lord Krishna that we can take benefit of Srila Gurudev's instructions and pass on these benefits to more and more living entities. As Lord Chaitanya says, Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela, chapter 20, verse 120. Sadhu Shastra Kripaya Yadi Vishanmukha Hayam Sai Jiva Nistare Maya Tahare Chadaya. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. If the conditioned soul becomes Krishna conscious by the mercy of saintly persons who voluntarily preach scriptural injunctions and help him to become Krishna conscious, the conditioned soul is liberated from the clutches of Maya, who gives him up. Srila Prabhupada mentions that Lord Chaitanya says Sadhu Shastra Kripa, one who become Krishna conscious by the mercy of saintly devotees and by the mercy of the scriptures. These two things are recommended. The sadhu's qualification is he is merciful, friendly. So the sadhus, they take the risk of becoming friendly and merciful to the fallen conditioned souls, and they preach the message of Godhead. Therefore, their mercy is required. They are merciful by nature, so their business is to enlighten those who are ignorant, those who are fully absorbed in this material concept of life. Therefore, they preach, and we have to take that mercy. Below are some of the pearls of wisdom from Srila Gurudev, which help us in conducting ourselves and our preaching activities. We have all experienced Srila Gurudev teaching us by example, and these messages touch the core of one's heart. Those of us who make an effort in implementing these instructions and application of these principles have experienced immense benefit, not only in our spiritual endeavors, but our material ventures too. Preaching means reaching. Preaching is not for others, but for ourselves. Devotional service must be joyfully performed. There are no artificial restrictions. It is simple and can be performed in your own house. Those who obey, only they can command. Srimad Bhagavatam is a solution to all your difficulties. The children should be trained to recite the shlokas from a young age. This will not only increase their devotional service, but also develop their brain cells and make them intelligent. Duplicity must be avoided at any cost. Those who read, they do not understand. Those who preach only understand. Enviousness stops us from enjoying the association. In trying to save your face, you are killing your soul. No retaliation is best retaliation. Tolerate for Krishna. Do your work in such a way that everything is dependent on you. Once complete, leave the result to Lord Krishna as if nothing depends on you. Srila Gurudev's Hare Krishna WECAN family is growing under His Grace Amrish Prabhu's guidance, and this is only the causeless mercy of Srila Gurudev. The devotees are sharing deep understanding and realizations from the scriptures in the programs due to extreme causeless mercy of Srila Gurudev. As stated in Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 25, verse 25. Satam prasangan mama virya samvido bhavanti ritkarna rasayana katha tajjashano dashva pavarga vartamani shraddha ratir bhaktir anukramisyate. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. In the association of pure devotees, discussion of the pastimes and activities of the Supreme Personality of Godhead is very pleasing and is satisfying to the ear and the heart. By cultivating such knowledge, one gradually becomes advanced on the path of liberation. and thereafter he is freed and his attraction becomes fixed. Then real devotion and devotional service begin. The Festival of Krishna programs are reaching out to wider people who have never heard about Krishna. Srila Prabhupada and Srila Gurudev. We are doing some counseling activities within the programs as the younger devotees are brimming with a lot of questions. The Matajis are lovingly supporting all the activities. Krishna Samarpan Krishna Das is supporting us in the preaching activities, especially with the youth. The little children are also participating in the preaching programs and sharing realizations. Please give your blessings, Srila Gurudev, to all the sincere followers of Srila Gurudev's Hare Krishna weekend programs, that we can please Srila Gurudev and spread the glories of Srila Gurudev and Srila Prabhupada to more and more living entities. I'm eternally grateful and indebted at Srila Gurudev's lotus feet for this shelter and extreme causeless mercy. I pray at the lotus feet of their Lordship Shri Shri Radha Krishna that we may always stay connected with Srila Gurudev and Srila Prabhupada eternally, wherever our journey takes us. His Holiness Mahavishnu Goswami Mahārāja Srila Gurudev Vaspuja Mahamutsav ki jai. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Nitai Gaura Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Your most fallen daughter Purna Pragya Devi Dasi. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Srila Gurudev ki jai, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare. Thank you. Also, Padma Prabhu was asking if he can record the conversation, his recording, because he's traveling by train and the network is very poor. So yes, he can record it later on and upload it on intermediate level. No problem. Post record it, no problem. Okay, Hare Krishna. Who would like to go next now, please? Feel free.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Thank you, His Grace Ambrish Prabhuji, Her Grace Purna Pragya Mataji, and His Grace Krishna Samarpan Krishna Das Prabhuji for having these programs and for allowing us to give our homages to Srila Gurudev. One second. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Mahavishnu Goswami Namine. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swamini Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschati Deshadarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktarina. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Om Agnana Timirandhasya Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. I was born in the darkest ignorance, and my spiritual master opened my eyes with the torch of knowledge. I offer my respectful obeisances unto him. Sorry. On this auspicious occasion, I am eternally indebted to Maharaj for allowing me to be in the shelter of Maharaj's lotus feet through the association and education of Hare Krishna WECAN. Maharaj, this year has been so much more intense and grueling for me. The fact that I am still surviving in bhakti is simply a testimonial to Maharaj's boundless and causeless mercy. We feel the mercy of Maharaj's shelter through the instructions of His Grace Ambrish Prabhuji, Her Grace Purna Pragya Mataji, and His Grace Krishna Samarpan Krishna Das Prabhuji, despite never having met Maharaj. His Grace Ambrish Prabhuji always assures us that we do not know it yet, but Maharaj knows each and every one of us personally. And knowing this brings me so much peace, even though I'm still far away from actually digesting it. His Grace Ambrish Prabhuji have told us that Maharaj have said that those who are not initiated by Maharaj, but are following Maharaj's instructions properly, are more Maharaj's disciples than those who are initiated by Maharaj, but not following the instructions. Maharaj, I'm trying every day to follow your instructions, and I fall down every day. It is not a sentimental statement to sound humble. It is a fact, and it is still no excuse for me. However far I have reached in meeting the standard is purely because of my prayers to Maharaj and Maharaj's divine guidance. On this auspicious day, I sincerely pray to Maharaj that I can have the strength and the intelligence to arrange my life in such a way that I can cook for Krishna every day and honor prasadam every day. I have been told amply by Her Grace Purna Pragya Mataji about how intense the process of cooking for Krishna is And I pray sincerely to Mahārāja so that I can try to follow that standard in whatever manner I can manage to. Please bless me, Mahārāja, so that I can continue to push my standard of conduct and the intensity of my sadhana even further and further up, so that I can satisfy Guru Mahārāja, Srila Prabhupada, and all the Vaishnavacharyas through my sadhana. Through the causeless mercy of our Vaishnavacharyas and Krishna, I have had the extreme good fortune of meeting His Grace Avinash Prabhuji, who came looking for me when I didn't even know what I was looking for. His Grace Avinash Prabhuji picked me up from the gutter of my life and placed me at the divine shelter of Hare Krishna WECAN and His Grace Ambrish Prabhuji. And only through them I've gotten the golden chance of knowing Mahārāja and Srila Prabhupada. In this lifetime, I've gotten to know Mahārāja, and it has changed everything about my whole existence. I do not know whether I will have that chance again. I do not know where I will go after this birth. But I sincerely pray to Mahārāja that no matter where I am, please never let me forget Guru Mahārāja, Srila Prabhupada, and His Grace Ambrish Prabhuji, and the beautiful shelter of all the devotees in Hare Krishna WECAN. Mahārāja, I'm at a very critical junction where everything in my life and my family are now pushing me inch by inch to move forward to the next phase of my life. And I do not have the slightest clue what it holds for me. I'm completely and exclusively at the mercy of Mahārāja to help me navigate through so many important decisions of my career, my family, and marriage. And I sincerely pray to you, Mahārāja, that no matter where I go, where I live in, whatever I do, please give me the intelligence to keep the fire of devotional service burning within me, so that whenever the time is right, I can make the most of that opportunity. It is not going to be easy, and there is no reason why it should be. Please bless me, Mahārāja, so that I can follow your instructions perfectly and make my home into a temple as soon as I get the chance to. I completely lack the intelligence and any expertise to do anything, but my only wealth is that somehow or the other I've been placed under your divine shelter, and I am determined to never let it go no matter what. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. I offer my respectful obeisances unto all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord. They are just like desire trees, who can fulfill the desires of everyone, and they are full of compassion for the fallen conditioned souls. Every day I read this verse and I think about the depth of the mercy of a Vaishnava, that they tolerate so many misgivings just to uplift the humanity at large, and yet don't compromise on any standards. Mahārāja are the greatest embodiment of this verse, as despite my endless mistakes and repeatedly being in and out of the process of bhakti, Mahārāja have not given up on me. The kind devotees of Hare Krishna WECAN have not given up on me. The only justice to all this mercy is that I stop acting like a child and take responsibility for my own bhakti. This flaky and unserious attitude needs to stop if I want to move forward even an inch. These may be just words to me, Mahārāja, but please give me the capacity to think deeply on these subject matters and uphold the only pillar of my life, my bhakti. Please forgive me if I've made any mistakes in my understanding of my language while writing this offering. I also sincerely pray for my parents, as due to the extreme causeless mercy of Mahārāja, they have also started chanting this year. And I pray to have the intelligence to guide them as well as myself closer and closer to Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for giving me this opportunity. Hare Krishna.
Jai Srila Gurudev ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Yes, yes. No, please continue.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. All glories to Srila Gurudev, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, and all glories to Shri Shri Gauranga. Thank you, His Grace Amrish Prabhuji, for this opportunity. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pastaya Bhutale Shrimate Mahavishnu Goswami Niti Namine. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pastaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pacharine Nirvishesha Srinivadi Pashatate Shatanine. Om Agyana Timirandasya Nananjala Shalakaya Chakshuramritamyana Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. I was born in the darkness of ignorance, and my spiritual master opened my eyes. With the torch of knowledge, I offer my respectful obeisance unto him. Dear Srila Gurudev, happy Vas Puja to you. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Gurudev, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, and all glories to Shri Shri Gauranga. Thank you, Srila Gurudev, for helping me and my family in our devotional service. Thank you for helping us. Thank you for giving us the mercy to become Krishna conscious. Thank you for guiding me on my Krishna conscious journey. Please help me stay engaged in Krishna's loving devotional service. Guru Maharaj, I've learned how to do the offering to Shri Shri Radha Giridhari because my parents have taught me. And I'm still chanting my 16 rounds every day, but sometimes I don't finish on that day. So please bless me so I can finish my chanting in one day. I also sometimes get distracted, so please bless me so I can focus better on my chanting. I've also been baking a lot of new things for Krishna and trying out new recipes, so please bless me so Krishna will enjoy them. Please give me a mercy so I can learn and memorize more verses in the coming year. Please forgive me for all the mistakes I have done. I'm also thankful to His Grace Amrish Prabhuji, Her Grace Purna Pragamataji, and His Grace Krishna Samarpan Krishna Prabhuji for their training, encouragement, guidance, and engaging me in Krishna's loving devotional service. Jaya Shila Gurudev Ki Jai, your unqualified servant Navina.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Navina. Shila Gurudev ki jai.
Thank you, Mataji.
Very nice. Shila Gurudev will be very pleased when the children do the offerings. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Thank you, His Grace Amrish Prabhuji, Her Grace Purna Pagna Mataji, and His Grace Krishna Sanpan Krishna Prabhuji for giving me this platform to share my homages. And thank you, devotees, for sharing wonderful homages to Guru Maharaj. Oh, Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Mahavishnu Goswami Niti Namine. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. I was born in the darkest ignorance, and my spiritual master opened my eyes with the torch of knowledge. I offer my respectful obeisances unto him. Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Srila Gurudev, all glories to Shri Shri Gauranga. On this auspicious day of Guru Maharaj Vyas Puja, I beg for your blessings, Guru Maharaj, and mercy so that I may continue to make progress in Krishna consciousness. I am very grateful to His Grace Amrish Prabhuji, Her Grace Purna Pagna Mataji, and His Grace Krishna Sarpan Krishna Prabhuji for giving me this opportunity to share my homages. I am very thankful to them for arranging these programs with so much efforts in training us patiently. I am so much grateful to His Grace Avinash Prabhuji, Avinash Krishna Prabhuji, His Grace Sarvasiddhi Mataji, His Grace Anji Prabhuji, Her Grace Dolly Mataji, His Grace Sheetal Prabhuji, His Grace Namrata Mata, Her Grace Namrata Mataji, and Her Grace Pradhan Gopika Mataji for their guidance and training. Guru Maharaj, thank you for giving me the shelter of Srila Prabhupada. Your teachings and books, I feel very grateful by your mercy and the mercy of Srila Gurudev that me and my family received the association of Hare Krishna WECAN family and all the Hare Krishna Gurus who are patiently guiding a fallen soul like me and my family. I'm especially thankful to Shuchi Mataji and Pradyum Prabhu for connecting me to His Grace Avinash Prabhuji and Her Grace Sarvasiddhi Mataji. Before meeting them, my mind was filled with confusion and anxiety. They tolerated me at every step and helped me understand the value of the knowledge I was receiving. Through their guidance, me and my family understood the real purpose of life with clarity and direction. We will always remain grateful to them for connecting us to the larger Hare Krishna WECAN family. I thank His Grace Amrish Prabhuji, Her Grace Purnapagna Mataji, and His Grace Krishna Sarpan Krishna Prabhuji for conducting the Sunday classes regularly and giving me deeper understanding at every step. My family feels very blessed to be under their shelter and prayers. Guru Maharaj, I am very grateful to you for showing me the real goal of life. You led by your own example, and through your teachings, Guru Maharaj, I am able to understand many things that I could not understand earlier. By your mercy, Guru Maharaj, and the guidance of my Hare Krishna Gurus, I moved from the beginners to the intermediate level in Hare Krishna WECAN this year. I am now learning Nectar of Instruction under His Grace Sheetal Prabhuji and His Grace Sanjeev Prabhuji. I also started reading Srila Prabhupada's books more regularly. This has helped me become more sincere, both spiritually and professionally. I also became more conscious about my daily habits, including walking regularly and trying to be more responsible in my work. I feel more fearless now because I know Srila Prabhupada and Srila Gurudev are protecting me. My faith in Krishna and in the guidance of my Hare Krishna Gurus has increased. In my professional journey, by your mercy, Guru Maharaj, I got an opportunity to learn from IIM Ahmedabad. While handling multiple projects and traveling, I was still able to improve my devotional practices. I could chant more and read more during travel and digest the teachings from our classes. This year, our youth classes also started under the guidance of His Grace Avinash Prabhuji and Her Grace Saraswati Mataji, where we read Srila Prabhupada's books, discuss youth topics, and recite Maharaj prayer. Many youths are joining and benefiting. Along with this, our weekly Friday family discussion started under the guidance of His Grace Avinash Prabhuji and Her Grace Saraswati Mataji, where devotees and their families come together online to read, chant, and share realizations. Even our relatives and friends feel happy after joining. I regularly share the updates of these programs with His Grace Avinash Prabhuji and share Guru Maharaj posts in our groups with the permission of my Hare Krishna WECAN Gurus. After our family group sessions began, we also started learning instruments from His Grace Krishna Sarpan Krishna Das Prabhuji. He is so patient and kind. He tolerates a slow learner like me, who is not always able to attend the classes properly. Yet he still encourages me and helps me to learn step by step. I am very grateful for his guidance and compassion. Guru Maharaj, please forgive my mistakes. Please bless me so that I can chant attentively, remain steady, and serve devotees sincerely. I struggle with ego, laziness, and ignorance, and sometimes fail to value the time and efforts of my Hare Krishna WECAN Gurus. Please give me the intelligence to remember the teachings of Hare Krishna WECAN and to remain humble and grounded. Even the breath I take is not mine. Everything is by Krishna, Guru Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada, and all my Hare Krishna WECAN Shiksha Gurus' mercy. Guru Maharaj, your teachings about time and how Krishna is time always stay in my mind. I prayed for time for my devotional service, and Krishna always arranges it. You also taught us how Srila Prabhupada glorified Krishna, and now Srila Prabhupada is glorified all over the world. Your statement about getting out of madness, illusion, and nonsense was a strong reminder for me. On this auspicious day, I want to dedicate one verse to you, Guru Maharaj, from Bhagavad Gita chapter 6, verse 13. Mahatmanastu mam partha devim prakritim ashrita bhajante anyanya manaso tyatva bhutadim avyayam. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. O son of Pratha, the great souls are under the protection of the divine nature. They fully engage in devotional service because they know me as a supreme personality of Godhead. Guru Maharaj, you have shown us how a pure devotee lives by Srimad Bhagavatam. Your life is a living example of divine protection and unwavering devotion. As our Hare Krishna WECAN Shiksha Gurus always teach us, we cannot imitate great souls, but we can follow their instructions and seek their mercy to return back to home, back to Godhead. Guru Maharaj, I humbly request you to keep guiding me so I may continue progressing in my spiritual journey. With the blessings of His Grace Amrish Prabhuji and His Grace Avinash Prabhuji, I started sharing Guru Maharaj post within Hare Krishna WECAN Beginners Group and in Hare Krishna WECAN Hindi Parents Group this year, along with the other groups which I was posting. Please bless me so I can continue this service and stay connected with the Hare Krishna WECAN Nagpur community. Please forgive all my mistakes and shortcomings. Thank you for accepting and tolerating rating a fallen soul like me. Kindly keep your blessings on me and my family so that we may deepen our devotion and serve Srila Gurudev, Srila Prabhupada, and all the devotees of Hare Krishna WECAN and this divine mission. Hare Krishna, your servant Shrishti. Thank you.
जय श्री गुरुदेव की जय, जगत गुरु श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। थैंक यू माता जी।
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, mother. Sushima Mata, tell me.
Prabhuji, my parents also wanted to share.
Yes. If somebody was there, can they? Who's the part? I couldn't. Okay, they can speak later.
Poonam Mataji.
Yeah, please. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mother.
ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः. I was born in the darkest ignorance, and my spiritual master opened my eyes with the torch of knowledge. I offer my respectful obeisances unto him. Hare Krishna, dear Mahārāja, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Srila Gurudev, all glories to Sri Sri Gaura. The greatest gift in our life is the presence of Guru Maharaj through his books. The everyday quotes shared by Amrish Prabhuji in our WECAN and Hare Krishna groups, as his teachings have entirely changed our lives and our thought process. We were living in illusion and totally ignorant about our life. For what purpose Krishna has sent us and why we are struggling with so many ups and downs. And then the feelings of sometimes joy and sometimes sorrow or sadness. We are thankful that Guru Maharaj has sent Amrish Prabhuji and Avinash Prabhuji, who through Maharaj and Prabhupada's teachings have changed our lives and showed us the path of Krishna Bhakti. Now that we are stable and clearly feel that everything here is temporary, only Krishna Bhakti should be our life's motto. And I'm personally attached to the bhajan of Maharaj, Hey Govinda, Hey Gopal, as I was listening from my childhood, and it's entirely, this bhajan is entirely very close to my heart. Your servant Poonam Prem Vyas. Thank you, Prabhuji, for giving us the opportunity to share our homages.
Hare Krishna. Srila Gurudev ki jai, Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mother. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Om Ajnana Timiranasya Jnananjan Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. मैं घोर अज्ञान में पैदा हुआ था और मेरे आध्यात्मिक गुरु ने ज्ञान की मशाल से मेरी आंखें खोली। मैं उन्हें सादर प्रणाम करता हूँ। हरे कृष्ण गुरु महाराज, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय हो, श्रीला गुरुदेव की जय हो, श्री श्री गौरांग की जय हो। कृपया मेरा विनम्र प्रणाम स्वीकार करें। दंडोत प्रणाम। गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरा, गुरु साक्षात परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। अमृतदास प्रभु जी, पूर्ण प्रज्ञा देवी माता जी, कृष्ण समर्पण कृष्णदास प्रभु जी, अविनाश प्रभु जी, सर्वसिद्धि देवी माता जी, आप सभी को प्रणाम। हरे कृष्णा। अविनाश प्रभु जी और सर्वसिद्धि देवी माता जी के आशीर्वाद से हमें आपके सानिध्य में हरे कृष्ण वीकेंड में हमें और हमारे सभी बच्चों को स्थान मिला। आपने हमारे परिवार को इस जन्म के साथ साथ अगला जन्म भी सफल बना दिया। हम अभी तक इधर उधर भटक रहे थे। गुरु महाराज, हम आपको भगवत गीता का एक श्लोक समर्पित करना चाहते हैं। कार्पण्य दोषोपहतो स्वभाव पच्छामि त्वं धर्म सम्मूढ़ चेता, यच्छ शेषां निश्चिंत ब्रूमि तन्मे शिष्यते अंशादि माम तुम प्रपन्नम्। अनुवाद। अब मैं अपने कर्तव्य के विषय में असमंजस में हूँ और दुर्बलता के कारण अपना संयम खो बैठा हूँ। इस स्थिति में मैं आपसे प्रार्थना करता हूँ कि आप मुझे स्पष्ट रूप से बताएं कि मेरे लिए क्या सर्वोत्तम है। अब मैं आपका शिष्य हूँ और आपकी शरण में समर्पित आत्मा हूँ। कृपया मुझे निर्देश दे। आपने प्रभु जी हमें सही राह पर लाकर हमारा जीवन सफल बना दिया। आपका आशीर्वाद हमेशा हमें प्राप्त होता रहे। अविनाश प्रभु जी ने हमें सभी नागपुर वासियों के परिवार में हरे कृष्णा संकीर्तन का जो अलग जगाया है, वो बहुत ही हमारे और हमारे बच्चों और सभी परिवारजनों को इसका बहुत लाभ मिल रहा है। हम उनके सभी ऋणी रहेंगे। आप अमरीश प्रभु जी, आपने जो न्यूजीलैंड से हमें और सभी परिवार को जो ज्योति जगाई है, उसके प्रकाश में हम सभी नागपुरवासी अलंकृत हो रहे हैं। आपका आशीर्वाद और आपका स्नेह इसी प्रकार मिलता रहे। हरे कृष्णा। आपके छोटे से सेवक कृष्णा देवी, प्रभा देवी और मनमोहन पुरोहित, सृष्टि माता जी के पालक।
जय श्री गुरुदेव की जय, श्री प्रभुपाद की जय।
जय।
धन्यवाद प्रभु जी। हरे कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्ण।
ठीक है, आप लोग सब ठीक है घर में सब?
हाँ प्रभु जी।
बहुत बढ़िया। हरे कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्ण।
थैंक यू अमरीश प्रभु जी। अगेन वही हो रहा है। व्यास पूजा प्रणाम। गुरु महाराज, महाविष्णू, गोस्वामी महाराज। हरे कृष्ण। प्रिय गुरु महाराज, आपल्या चरणी कोटी कोटी दंडवत प्रणाम। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण प्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमती महाविष्णु गोस्वामी इति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण प्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनी इति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे। परम पूजनीय गुरु महाराज, आपल्याला व्यास पूजेच्या हार्दिक शुभेच्छा। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनाशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। माझा जन्म अज्ञानमय अंधकारात झाला होता, परंतु माझ्या आध्यात्मिक गुरूंनी प्रकाशमय ज्ञानाने मला दृष्टी प्रदान केली आहे। मी त्यांना सादर प्रणाम करते। सर्व प्रभूजी व माताजी, आपण सर्वांनी माझा दंडवत प्रणाम स्वीकार करावा ही विनंती आहे। परमपूज्य श्री श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। परमपूज्य श्री श्रील गुरुदेव की जय। परमपूज्य श्री श्री गौरांग की जय। प्रिय गुरु महाराज, आपल्या पवित्र चरण कमलावर कोटी कोटी नमस्कार। प्रिय गुरु महाराज, श्री अमरीश प्रभूजी व सौ पूर्ण प्रज्ञा माताजी आणि श्री कृष्ण समर्पण कृष्ण प्रभू यांच्या मार्गदर्शनाखाली श्री शीतल प्रभूजी आणि सौ नम्रता माताजी जो WECAN MVG मराठी क्लास घेतात, त्या मराठी क्लासमध्ये मी व माझा मुलगा 3 वर्ष शिकत आहोत। यामध्ये आम्ही कृष्ण भावनेमध्ये प्रगती करण्याचा प्रयत्न करत आहोत। तरी आपली कृपादृष्टी सदैव आमच्यावर राहील ही कृपा असावी, ही माझी आपल्या कमल चरणावर विनंती। श्री शीतल प्रभूजी नेहमी आम्हाला सांगतात की तुमच्या प्रत्येक कृती कृष्ण समर्पित असावी आणि तेच करण्याचा मी प्रयत्न करत आहे। गुरु महाराज, मला भक्ती करत असताना खूप भौतिक अडचणी येत आहेत, पण गुरु महाराज आपल्या कृपेमुळे मला हरे कृष्ण महामंत्राचा जप करण्याची प्रेरणा मिळते। याच प्रेरणेमुळे मी माझ्या भौतिक त्रासातून बाहेर पडण्याचा प्रयत्न करत आहे। मला नेहमी वाटते की माझ्यावर येणारी भौतिक संकटे ही माझ्या भक्तीचीच परीक्षा आहे, तसेच मला वाटते, पण मला खात्री आहे तुमच्या कृपेमुळे या सर्वातून मी नक्की बाहेर पडेल। गुरु महाराज, आपली कृपा माझ्या संपूर्ण कुटुंबावर सतत राहो, ज्यामुळे आम्ही नेहमी कृष्ण भक्तीमध्ये व्यस्त राहू आणि कृष्ण भावनामृतामध्ये नेहमी प्रगती करू, आणि हे फक्त तुमच्या कृपेमुळे शक्य आहे। मी शीतल प्रभूजी व सौ नम्रता माताजी यांच्या मार्गदर्शनासाठी पुन्हा एकदा आभार व कृतज्ञता व्यक्त करते। तसेच मी श्री अमरीश प्रभू व सौ पूर्ण प्रज्ञा माताजी आणि श्रीकृष्ण समर्पण कृष्ण प्रभू यांचीही आभारी आहे, कारण त्यांच्या मार्गदर्शनामुळेच आम्हाला गुरु महाराज तुमची कृपादृष्टी मिळत आहे आणि आम्ही सदैव तुमच्या छत्रछायेखाली आहोत। आणि मी सर्व भक्तांची पण खूप आभारी आहे, कारण त्यांच्या सहवासामुळे मला प्रेरणा मिळते आणि या कृष्ण भावनामृत मध्ये प्रगती करण्यासाठी मदत मिळते। जाणून बुजून किंवा अजाणतेपणे माझ्याकडून काही चूक झाली असेल तर मी माझ्या सर्व भक्तांची माफी मागते। मी पुन्हा एकदा व्यास पूजेची कृतज्ञता व्यक्त करण्यासाठी श्री अमरीश प्रभूजी व सौ प्रज्ञा माताजी यांनी संधी दिली म्हणून कृतज्ञता व्यक्त करते आणि माझ्याकडून काही चूक झाली असेल तर क्षमा मागते। तुमची अपात्र दासी रंजिता पाटील। हरे कृष्ण।
जय श्री गुरुदेव की जय, श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। थँक यू माताजी। खूप छान, खूप छान करता राहा। मी I pray for all of you always, everybody. Don't worry, you are the shelter,
Thank you.
All the best. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभू।
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Amrish Prabhuji.
Thank you, Purna Pagna Mataji and Krishna Samarpan Krishna Prabhuji for conducting these classes and giving me the opportunity to read my homage here. Thank you, all the devotees. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Srila Gurudev, all glories to Sri Gauranga. Please accept my humble obeisances. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Mahavishnu Goswami Iti Namine. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास गौर भक्तवृंद ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः. I was born in the darkest ignorance, and my spiritual master opened my eyes with the torch of knowledge. I offer my respectful obeisances unto him. On this very auspicious appearance day of you, Guru Maharaj, I want to thank you for giving me your shelter. I know and believe that it is by your mercy that one day, without even realizing how, I was brought under the shelter of His Grace Avinash Prabhuji and Her Grace Sarvasiddhi Mataji, and through whom I received the association of His Grace Amrish Prabhuji, Her Grace Purna Pragna Mataji, and His Grace Krishna Samarpan Krishna Prabhuji, and all the other devotees of Hare Krishna WECAN, to whom I am eternally grateful for tolerating and teaching me patiently. Before your mercy entered my life, Guru Maharaj, I didn't realize it then, but now I do that I was actually living in darkness. But it is only by your causeless compassion that that darkness is probably now fading away. Your teachings, whether through the lectures, the quotes shared in the group by Shushti Mataji, or hearing about you from Prabhuji and Mataji in the class, I can feel your mercy directly reaching to me. Often I ignore the small basic things of life, but your teachings remind me how important those small things are for a big change to happen. Whether it's you telling not to sit for too long, to always keep enthusiasm alive, or to live simply without increasing our necessities so that we can have enough time for Krishna. Thank you for giving me this knowledge. Thank you for being the guiding light. On this very sacred day, I can only pray that I may develop the sincerity to follow your instructions, whether it is reading scriptures, chanting, or engaging my family in this Krishna consciousness, which is only possible by your mercy. So please let me always remain under your shelter. And I'm a very fallen soul, so if I've made any mistake in expressing myself or writing this, I sincerely beg your forgiveness. Jai Shila Prabhupada ki jai, Shila Gurudev ki jai. Hare Krishna, your servant Anjali.
Jai Shila Gurudev ki jai, Shila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you, Mother. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Let's not wait, Hare Krishna. We don't have much time left. Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna, everybody's Hare Krishna. Shri Gurudev ki jai. Krishna Prabhupada ki jai. Shri Gurudev's Vyas Puja Mahotsav ki jai. Om Ajnanatimrandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. I was born in the darkness of ignorance, and my spiritual master opened my eyes with the torch of knowledge. I offer my respectful obeisances unto him. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Mahavishnu Goswami Niti Namine. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine. Nirvishesha Shunyavadhi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaurabhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Gurudev Ki Jai, Jagu Shri Prabhupada Ki Jai, Shri Gurudev's Transcendental Vyas Puja, Mahotsav Ki Jai. Dear Shri Gurudev, please accept my humble obeisances at Mahārāja's divine lotus feet. Mahārāja, I'm eternally grateful for the extreme causeless mercy that Shri Gurudev are bestowing on me and my family. I'm still an unqualified neophyte, as Mahārāja knows very well, and yet as such an insignificant person, I feel Shri Gurudev's shelter guiding me through my life. As my material ambitions grow, with the mercy of my parents, I'm trying to continue spiritual activities in the hope that I can cultivate some devotional service and please Mahārāja. With Mahārāja's extreme causeless mercy and the encouragement of my father, I've finally begun to try and study Srila Prabhupada's books and Mahārāja's instructions. I'm so fallen and so incompetent that it has taken me this long to actually try to study the golden scriptures of the Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. Mahārāja were always very encouraging for me to sing verses, and I've been so foolish and childish that I did not take the next step in trying to understand the meaning of these divine instructions. As unqualified and undeserving as I am, I feel very grateful to Srila Gurudev for giving me the mercy to begin some insignificant study of the Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. I beg for the shelter of Mahārāja's mercy to never leave me, as I am too foolish to navigate through this path with my own shortcomings. Mahārāja, last year I felt that I was the controller of all my endeavors. Unfortunately, this continues to be an issue for me. Riding the wave of volatility in my material endeavors causes me to attribute any success or any failure directly to myself. This egoism and fundamental lack of understanding of the merciful hand that Guru and Krishna have in my life is a recurring problem for me. Ultimately, when things don't go well, I start trying to superficially act more serious in devotional service. But when things go well, my devotional service and bhakti tends to waver. Mahārāja knows this flaw in me, and I feel this in my heart. I beg for Mahārāja's mercy to always see Mahārāja's hand in everything. At the limited times that I've understood Mahārāja's mercy in my life, it has given me comfort. But I'm so fallen that this is neither a consistent nor fundamental understanding that I have. Srila Gurudev would always say that if one has any issue or any doubt, open any page of Srimad Bhagavatam and you'll get the answer. Meditating on this point, verse 18 from Canto 1, Chapter 2 really connected with me for the issues that I mentioned. Nashya prayashu bhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya bhagavati uttam shloke bhaktir bhavatir naishtaki. Translation by Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. By regular attendance in classes on the Bhagavatam, and by rendering of service to the pure devotee, all that is troublesome to the heart is almost completely destroyed, and loving service unto the personality of Godhead, who is praised with transcendental songs, is established as an irrevocable fact. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada equivocally states that the remedy for removing all inauspiciousness in the heart is the association of the Bhagavatas, Book Bhagavata and Devotee Bhagavata. Srila Gurudev is the perfect Devotee Bhagavata. Srila Gurudev are the perfect Devotee Bhagavata, being a direct representative of Lord Krishna. Srila Prabhupada further writes that it should be noted that by such sincere association of the Bhagavatas, one is sure to receive transcendental knowledge very easily, with the result that he becomes fixed in the devotional service of the Lord. The messages of the book Bhagavata, therefore, have to be received from the devotee Bhagavata, and the combination of these two Bhagavatas will help the neophyte devotee to make progress on and on. Mahārāja, in meditating on this verse, I understand that the solution is so simple, but I make it so complicated. As Mahārāja said once in a home program in New Zealand, devotional service is so easy, but we make it so hard. Mahārāja, as a pure devotee, are fixed in transcendental loving bhakti to Lord Krishna, and sees the Lord eye to eye with pure affection. Only by sincere service to Srila Gurudev, through practically following Mahārāja's instructions, daily prayers to Mahārāja, and trying to sincerely imbibe the mood of Srila Gurudev, will I, as a complete neophyte, become fixed in devotional service to the Lord. Maharaj is already blessing me with unconditional mercy and knowledge, but I've been incredibly foolish and callous in not taking advantage of this gift. I humbly present myself before Maharaj in Srila Gurudev's glorious Vyas Puja as a fallen servant, and I beg for Maharaj's continued mercy upon me. Only by Maharaj's extreme causeless mercy will the inauspiciousness in my heart and my mentality as the doer be eradicated. I cannot forget this or take it for granted, Maharaj. Srila Gurudev, my parents are also very merciful and encouraging to me, and due to their mercy, I am being engaged in my limited capacity in WECAN programs. We always feel Maharaj's blessings upon us in the implementation of these programs. I humbly beg for the causeless mercy of Srila Gurudev to continue, so that a foolish neophyte as myself can be grateful for Maharaj for every single moment. Jai Srila Gurudev ki Jai. You most fallen servant, Krishna Samapan Krishna Das. Hare Krishna.
Jai Shri Gurudev ki Jai, Shri Prabhupada ki Jai. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you, His Grace Amrish Prabhuji, Her Grace Purna Pragna Mataji, His Grace Krishna Samarpan Krishna Prabhuji for giving me the opportunity to share my homage. Om Agyana Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Mahavishnu Goswami Dinamya Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Dinamya Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaurvani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachata Deshatarine. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Srila Gurudev, all glories to Shri Gauranga. Namo Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjala Shalakaya Chakshur Ulimilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. I offer my respectful obeisances unto my spiritual master who opened my eyes, which were blinded by the darkness of ignorance with the torchlight of knowledge. As a part of Hare Krishna WECAN, under the guidance and shelter of His Grace Amrish Prabhuji, Her Grace Punapurna Mataji, His Grace Vinash Krishna Prabhuji, and Her Grace Sarvasiddhi Mataji, I feel fortunate to have their association, which is directly coming from Guru Maharaj, you. And this chain of disciplic succession makes me ponder the thought of how fortunate I should consider myself to have come to the contact of a person teaching me about the absolute truth in the world full of hypocrisy and distrust. Though I couldn't see and listen you, Guru Maharaj, personally, but I feel confident that your teaching and guidance have been passed through our mentors and the entire Hare Krishna WECAN mentorship. Seeing the teaching and the reinforcement towards the practical implementation of bhakti, I feel fortunate to become a little part of this great legacy. I feel truly fortunate and deeply in debt for all the guidance and personal attention that my mentors have so lovingly bestowed upon me every time. Through the Hare Krishna WECAN program, I'm receiving not only spiritual knowledge but also practical wisdom that is helping me growing to be a better person and a sincere devotee. From the Vrindavan Yatra to the home programs, the continuous guidance of His Grace Amrish Prabhuji and Her Grace Punnapragna Mataji, His Grace Krishna Saman Krishna Prabhuji, His Grace Avinash Krishna Prabhuji, Her Grace Sarvasiddhi Mataji, and all the mentors of Hare Krishna WECAN family have been the cornerstone in shaping my journey. All of this has been possible only by the divine grace of disciplic succession, those footsteps we are trying to follow. I remain ever grateful for this rare opportunity in trying to serve, learn, and grow under their merciful association. I pray to you, Guru Maharaj, that I may follow the process of ABC as given by Srila Prabhupada, practically implement it in my life, and wholeheartedly perform any devotional service given to me, which will eventually please you, Guru Maharaj. Thus, while concluding my words, I would like to say that I have been blessed and fortunate to have Krishna's mercy in form of teachings of our mentors and through the disciplic succession. Even though I am currently unable to see Krishna and you, Guru Maharaj, from my eyes, reading about you through pure devotees such as Srila Gurudev and Srila Prabhupada, and the teaching of you, Guru Maharaj, causes me to become more attached to Krishna. I pray to Guru Maharaj
that in the coming days I try to become more honest and committed to my devotional service, including chanting and book reading, cooking bhoga for Krishna, and thus beg for your mercy, Guru Maharaj, to give me your blessing and me and my family the blessing and shelter that you have given to me causelessly, so that my words can turn into reality soon. Hare Krishna, Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, Srila Gurudev ki Jai. Your fallen servant, Shiji.
Shri Gurudev ki Jai, Shri Prabhupada ki Jai. Thank you, Mother. Hare Krishna. So, have we concluded now? Anyone remaining now to share the realization, the homages?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, His Grace Amrish Prabhuji, Her Grace Purna Pragya Mataji, and His Grace Krishna Samarpan Krishna Prabhuji for training us and organizing these classes. And thank you, dear devotees, for offering such wonderful real offerings and homages. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Mahavishnu Goswami Niti Namine. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Nirvishvesha Shunyavadi Pashat Deshatari. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktivedanta. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Srila Gurudev, all glories to Sri Sri Gauranga. Please accept my humble obeisances, Prabhuji. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. I was born in the darkness of ignorance, and my spiritual master opened my eyes with the torch of knowledge. I offer my humble obeisances unto him. My Dandvat pranams at the lotus feet of His Holiness Mahavishnu Goswami Maharaj, who are the embodiment of compassion, knowledge, and devotion. By the grace of Hare Krishna WECAN, and by the mercy of His Grace Amrish Prabhuji, Her Grace Purna Pragya Mataji, and His Grace Krishna Samarpan Krishna Prabhuji, His Grace Avinash Prabhuji, and Her Grace Sarvasiddhi Devidasi Mataji, I have been able to connect with His Holiness Mahavishnu Goswami Maharaj and started to read the scripture and know about Krishna in mood of His Holiness Mahavishnu Goswami Maharaj. Through their mercy and teachings, I have been able to understand Srila Prabhupada's books more deeply, research them, analyze them, and try to practically implement them in my life. Whatever good I have learned by seeing my mentors, and I could only understand it by the mercy of His Holiness Mahavishnu Goswami Maharaj. I also want to thank and express my pranams at lotus feet of Guru Maharaj, because whenever I deviated or struggled in my material life, I always prayed to Maharaj. I have felt Maharaj's presence, Maharaj's reciprocation and care. This connection has constantly inspired me to strengthen my chanting and deepen my faith. As His Grace Amrish Prabhuji always says, we should read scriptures in mood of Guru Maharaj. When I tried to apply this, even a little, because I have very limited intelligence, I felt great benefit. There have been practical situations recently also that made me understand why it is important to do your daily sadhana, because we don't know what's gonna happen in next few minutes. Now I don't just read superficially, I try to meditate upon it, understand it, and live by it. By the mercy of Guru Maharaj and devotees, my family has also changed beautifully. My father, mother, brother, and sisters are now trying to follow this path and chant regularly. It has brought peace and purity to our home. I am very grateful to Hare Krishna WECAN, this disciplic succession, and all devotees who have helped me to understand what real knowledge and real happiness are. Whatever I know about Krishna is only because of Hare Krishna weekend and mercy of His Holiness Mahavishnu Goswami Maharaj. Mahatmanastu mam partha Daivim prakritimashritaha Bhajante ananya manaso Jnatva bhutadim avyayam. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 9, verse 13. O son of Partha, those who are not deluded, the great souls, are under the protection of divine nature. They are fully engaged in devotional service because they know me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, original and inexhaustible. This verse perfectly describes Guru Maharaj, a true Mahatma who were always engaged in serving Krishna with love and purity. On this auspicious day, I pray for mercy of Guru Maharaj so I can render more service to my Shiksha Gurus and progress in Bhakti. Your servant, Om Thakur. Hare Krishna.
Jai Shri Gurudev ki Jai, Shri Prabhupada ki Jai. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. So everybody has spoken and even remaining now.
Hare Krishna Babuji. Babuji, one devotee from India in our group, he shared the realization, but because of the job situation, he couldn't attend. So is it okay to share the recording, Prabhuji? If we send the recording, then in the group?
He has sent already or he will send?
No, he sent the written.
Oh, written.
Yeah, but recording, he can send the recording and we'll share it.
Yeah, he wants to record and give it, as I was saying.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
You can share that in the group. Yes.
Yeah, you can do that. You can put it in the in our beginners group.
Beginners. Yes, bro.
Just write down his introduction.
Yes, bro.
Or yeah, see, he's very beginner, in our beginners program and all that. Just give a full proper introduction.
Okay. Yes, bro.
Then people should not feel he's very senior devotee. If he's senior, just say he's a very senior devotee. He's new, just say he's a very new devotee. Give few lines of explanation.
Yes, bro.
And then put up this way. Everybody knows about this. Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
Okay.
Thank you very
Hare
much.
Krishna. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Okay. So I'll share my homages then. Guru Maharaj is Transcendental Divine Overseer. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. I was born in the darkest of ignorance, and my spiritual master opened my eyes with flash of knowledge. I offer my respectful obeisances unto him. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Mahavishnu Goswami Niti Namine. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pacharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Srila Gurudev Ki Jai, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai, Srila Gurudev's Transcendental Vyas Puja 2025 Mahotsav Ki Jai. Jai. So today as we celebrate Srila Gurudev's Transcendental Vyas Puja, the world around us is getting more and more implicated in its self-inflicted miseries. Blind leaders are carrying their followers into Andhakupam, the dark well of suffering. And it is only the teachings of Srila Prabhupada which can save this world. It is saving those who follow his divine religious teachings as it is, sincerely. And as followers of Srila Gurudev, we feel very safe in following the teachings of Srila Prabhupada as per the teachings and mood of Srila Gurudev, His Holiness Mahavishnu Goswami Mahārāja. I beg permission from Srila Gurudev and request for Srila Gurudev's blessings so that I can write my offering at Srila Gurudev's Transcendental Divine Lotus feet. 1 more year has passed and we have experienced more intense presence and blessings of Srila Gurudev in our lives. It is true in the lives of all new. This is true in the lives of all new and old sincere followers of Srila Gurudev who are following Srila Gurudev's Hare Krishna weekend programs. This is possible only and only due to the extreme causeless mercy of Srila Gurudev. Even new devotees in our beginners program experience the presence of Mahārāja in their lives. Mahārāja bestowing Mahārāja's presence and blessings on all of us is one of the many opulences of a pure devotee of Krishna. It is stated by our dear Lord Krishna that not even demigods can surpass the devotee in 6 opulences. Lord Krishna says to Mahārāja Yudhishthira, when the king reveals that he wants to perform Rajasuya Yajna just to glorify Lord Krishna, as stated in Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, chapter 72, verse 11. Na kaschin mat param loke tejasa yashasa shriya vibhuti bhir vibhu vabhi bhaved devopi kim uparthivaha. So here, translation by Srila Prabhupada's disciples. Ki Jai. No one in this world, even a demigod, or to speak of earthly king, can defeat my devotee with his strength, beauty, fame, or riches. The purport. Here Lord Krishna assures King Yudhishthira that he will have no problem conquering the worldly kings. Since the king is a pure devotee and the Lord's pure devotee can never be conquered, even by the demigods. What to speak of earthly kings? Although materialists are proud of their power, fame, beauty, and opulence, they can never surpass the pure devotee of the Lord in any of these categories. In the Krishna book, Srila Prabhupada writes about this verse, on this verse. Lord Krishna continued, there is no one in the 3 worlds of the universe, including the powerful demigods, who can surpass my devotees in any of the 6 opulences, namely wealth, strength, reputation, beauty, knowledge, and renunciation. Therefore, if you want to conquer the worldly kings, there is no possibility of their emerging victorious. So from this blessing of experiencing the presence of Srila Gurudev in our lives, Mahārāja are subtly showing the transcendental position of Mahārāja and the safety net which Mahārāja has cast to protect Mahārāja's followers from the turmoil of this material world. Actually, Guru Mahārāja, this is our personal test. As we carry out the order of Srila Gurudev that these preaching programs, these programs must go on, whether I'm there or I'm not there. This blessing of Mahārāja is our only strength, our only wealth, our only enlivening force in our lives. The extreme causeless mercy of Guru Mahārāja. Whoever takes complete shelter of Srila Gurudev becomes completely fearless. Lord Krishna glorifies Sri Narad Muni when he enters Lord Krishna's assembly. As the messenger had conveyed the prayerful request of the kings captured by Jarasandha to Lord Krishna. In the same way, whoever takes complete shelter of Srila Gurudev becomes completely fearless. This is Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, chapter 70, verse 35. Api svid adya lokanam trayanam akuto abhayam kakuto bhayam nanu bhuyan bhagavato lokan prayatato gunaha. It comes straight to the translation by Srila Prabhupada's disciples. Lord Krishna said, It is certain that today the three worlds have attained freedom from all fear, for that is the influence of such a great personality as you, who travel at will throughout all the worlds. Srila Gurudev's instructions to us are the beacon of light, the powerhouse from which we derive our strength to face this material world. All we have to do is follow them with simplicity, sincerity, and without duplicity. This attachment to Srila Gurudev has opened the doors of liberation for all the sincere followers of Srila Gurudev. As stated in Srimad Bhagavatam, attachment to self-realized devotees open the doors of liberation. Srimad Bhagavatam 3:25-20. Prasangam ajaram pasham atmanaha kavayo viduhu sa eva sadhushu kruto mokshadvaram apavrutam. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Every learned man knows very well that attachment for the material is the greatest entanglement of the spirit soul. But that same attachment, when applied to the self-realized devotees, opens the door of liberation. This is the philosophy we follow with all our hearts, and we share this supreme secret openly with everyone who attends Srila Gurudev's Hare Krishna weekend programs. That we are attached to Srila Gurudev and Srila Gurudev's mood of understanding and following the transcendental teachings of Srila Prabhupada. All insurmountable problems become small as Mahārāja gives us the strength to tolerate and face all challenges. So we keep our focus on working and not the results. As Mahārāja has instructed that do your work as if everything depends on you. But once the work is done, then leave the results to Krishna. That is, working hard is in our hands and the results are in the hands of Krishna. We plead at the lotus feet of Guru Maharaj that just like during our many crises, whenever we don't understand what we are supposed to do, how to act, Srila Gurudev would somehow pick us up by our hair and engage us in bhakti yoga process. Thus, just as a puppet master would expertly handle his puppets, please never leave these puppets of Maharaj ever. As Srila Gurudev are our only hope, please make us dance as Srila Gurudev's will commands. Please make us dance. As Maharaj are aware, by the extreme causeless mercy of Srila Gurudev, the preaching programs of Srila Gurudev, Hare Krishna, WECAN, are expanding rapidly. Now there are multiple preaching programs conducted by the first tier and second tier devotees independently in many parts of the world, as per Siksha given by devotees who are trained in the programs. Many young people are getting attracted, even though our focus is exclusively on studying the hard philosophy of Krishna consciousness as per the mode of Guru Maharaj. They all are brought in the disciplic succession by Bhagavad Vidhi, following Srila Gurudev's instructions as taught in the programs. Srila Gurudev, please bless and protect all the devotees who are sincerely following all these programs. Please protect all the Siksha preachers and those in preacher training, and everyone who serves in the beginning, everyone who serves to bring new devotees to Srila Gurudev's transcendental divine lotus feet. Please bless Her Grace Saraswati Mataji, His Grace Avinash Krishna Prabhu, His Grace Sheetal Prabhu, Her Grace Namrata Mataji, His Grace Sanjeev Prabhu, Her Grace Toli Mataji, and their families and their congregation members. Please bless me, my family, Her Grace Purna Pragya Devi Dasi, His Grace Krishna Sabha Krishna Prabhu, and all our family members. We know that all who have departed are in the kind and merciful shelter of Srila Gurudev. This year, various new initiatives have started, both at the head office level and program level. We have started more kids programs under Shri Prahlad school programs, festival programs, Rath Yatra, Kirtan programs, Krishna Samarpan Krishna who is conducting youth programs. We're planning to start Krishna's Cows program at 2 places. Please bless us, Srila Gurudev, so that we think and perform only those actions that would please Srila Gurudev the most. Please bless us in our meager efforts to please Srila Gurudev. Srila Gurudev, I know that I make a lot of mistakes and I'm very insincere in my service to Guru Maharaj. Please forgive me and please bless me by giving me strength so that someday I can perform some meaningful service to the transcendental divine lotus feet of Srila Gurudev. We humbly request Srila Gurudev that if Guru Maharaj are a little satisfied by our services at the lotus feet of Srila Gurudev, then please bless us by giving us more and more service opportunities, as it comes with the blessings to execute them to the full satisfaction of Srila Gurudev's heart. His Holiness Mahavishnu Goswami Maharaj, Srila Gurudev's Transcendental 2025 Vyas Puja Mahotsav ki Jai, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, Shri Nitai Gaur Chandra Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. Your unqualified but loyal servant, Ambarish Das. Hare Krishna. And with this, my request and the pledge that if this Bhagavad Vidhi process is not acceptable to Srila Gurudev and Srila Prabhupada, then the program should stop. We are not interested in preaching programs. We are happy where we are. So Srila Gurudev Prabhupada's Vyas Puja happened. Completed. Srila Gurudev's Vyas Puja is completed. The programs are still going on. So we accept it as Srila Gurudev's blessings to continue doing this as per Bhagavad Vidhi. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. His Holiness Mahavishnu Goswami Maharaj, Srila Gurudev ki Jai, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, Shri Nitai Gaur Chandra Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. When Maharaj accepted us, and then second time when Maharaj were giving initiations in Oakland, Maharaj said, we are accepting you on behalf of Srila Prabhupada. So this Maharaj's service to Prabhupada. And this Hare Krishna weekend is one of the small services of Maharaj's so many projects in the service of Srila Prabhupada. Never forget this. We are very small, marginal, small part in Srila Gurudev's service to Srila Prabhupada of all the different projects. Wherever we are, keep chanting, keep promoting Srila Prabhupada's teachings in the mood of Mahavishnu Goswami Maharaj. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Okay. Now, whose turn is it to sing, Maharaj, Maharaj, please hear us today? Whose turn is it to sing? Very auspiciously. It's my turn to sing.
Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, it's my turn Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna माधव जी, माधव जी टर्न, आपका टर्न है आज. बहुत बढ़िया. अच्छे से गाना एक्शन के साथ हम आपको फॉलो करेंगे, ठीक है ना? चलिए 1 2 3 स्टार्ट.
Maharaj, Maharaj, please hear us.
Maharaj, Maharaj, please hear us.
We have learned some real good stuff.
We have learned some real good stuff.
Maharaj, we have learned one thing.
Maharaj, we have learned one thing.
And today for you we will sing.
And today for you we will sing.
If our room is clean,
If our room is clean,
then our mind is clean.
then our mind is clean.
If our mind is clean,
If our mind is clean,
we can do anything.
we can do anything.
If our room is dirty,
If our room is dirty,
then so are we.
then so are we.
And if we are dirty,
And if we are dirty,
we're not
We are not happy.
Wasting time
Wasting time
is the greatest crime.
is the greatest crime.
Because wasted time means a wasted mind.
Means a wasted mind.
So best is your time
So best use your time
when you're in your prime.
when you're in your prime.
And your whole life
Your whole life
will be sublime.
will be sublime.
If your wealth is gone,
If your wealth is gone,
then there's nothing wrong.
then there is nothing wrong.
And if our health is gone,
If your health is gone,
that's a different song.
that's a different song.
If your characters die,
If your characters die,
then the world will cry.
then the world will cry.
Unsaintly behavior,
Saintly behavior,
that humanity's thrive.
let humanity thrive.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
You must always remember Krishna,
We must always remember Krishna
and never forget him too.
and never forget him too.
But how are we to practice this? There's so many things to do.
But how are we to practice this with so many things to do?
That is the greatest question.
That is the greatest question.
And here is the greatest clue.
And here is the greatest clue.
You must learn to act so nicely that Krishna remembers you.
You must learn to act so nicely that Krishna remembers you.
So listen very closely.
So listen very closely
And make your thinking sharp.
and make your thinking sharp.
Listen how we can live and work so Krishna won't depart.
Let's learn how we can live and work so Krishna won't depart.
If something's due tomorrow,
If something's due tomorrow,
finish it today.
finish it today.
Whatever's due today,
Whatever's due today,
do it now, don't delay.
do it now, don't delay.
Your friends might be lazy,
Your friends might be lazy
or doing bad things,
or doing bad things,
but you think again,
but you think again,
don't follow them,
don't follow them,
and you'll win in the end.
and you will win in the end.
Whatever work we're given,
Whatever work we're given,
we do our very best.
we do our very best.
We only live with what we need and give Krishna the rest.
We only live with what we need and give Krishna the rest.
This is how to live, to work and to play. You learn to live this way, you'll see Krishna every day.
This is how to live, to work and to play. You learn to live this way, you'll see Krishna every day.
When our time is up, he'll take us up above. We'll sing and dance with him with a heart full of love.
And when our time is up, he'll take us up above. We sing and dance with him with a heart full of love.
So chant Krishna's name, his glories and his fame is the only way this world will ever become sin.
So chant Krishna's name, his glories and his fame is the only way this world will ever become sin.
Now please ask this greatest question,
Now please ask this greatest question
and find this greatest clue.
and find this greatest clue.
You can only remember Krishna
You can only remember Krishna
if Krishna remembers you.
if Krishna remembers you.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai.
There is Holiness Mahavishnu Goswami Mahārāja Shri Gurudev ki Jai. Shri Gurudev Vyas Puja Mahotsav ki Jai. Jagat Guru Shri Prabhupada ki Jai. Shri Nitai Gaur Chandra Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Mahavishnu Goswami Namine. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Namine. Namo Saraswati